In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the exact signs that exposed my girlfriend as a gold digger before she drained my savings. I thought she loved me, but then I uncovered the shocking truth about her intentions. My name's Jake, and this all started about 8 months ago when I met Emily. She was charming, beautiful, and seemed genuinely interested in me. We met at a coffee shop in downtown Seattle, February 2023. I was working as a graphic designer, living a modest life, and honestly, I'd never been more excited about someone. Emily seemed perfect. She had a keen interest in my work, always asking questions about my projects and supporting my dreams. Early on, she insisted on paying for dates, which felt unusual but also kind of refreshing. We quickly became inseparable. But then, subtle things started to unsettle me. She talked about my salary a lot, not in a casual way, but like she was budgeting for something. I brushed it off at first, thinking maybe she was just curious or practical. Then came the unusual requests. "Could you help with a loan?" she'd say, dropping hints about money struggles that never quite added up. When I offered a small amount, she seemed relieved but always avoided talking about paying me back. It made me uneasy. Her behavior grew more erratic. She began dressing more glamorously, asking to visit high-end stores, and dropping names of wealthy friends. One night, after a dinner at my place, I found a receipt tucked in her purse from a luxury boutique, over $2,000 spent the same day she told me she was broke. That's when I started digging. I wasn't proud of snooping through her phone, but something didn't feel right. I checked her social media. The pictures were all curated luxury cars, designer bags, and vacations. But the real shock was when I discovered dozens of hidden accounts under different names. Emily wasn't just pretending to struggle financially, she was living a double life. One where she was surrounded by wealth and luxury, but always managing to convince me she needed help. I dug deeper and found a credit report linked to her real identity. She had multiple maxed-out credit cards and several loans I'd never heard about. Then came the most painful discovery: a transfer of $10,000 from my account to an unknown recipient last month. At first, I thought I'd made a mistake or had been hacked. But no, Emily had access to my online banking. She'd been siphoning money slowly, planning to drain my savings without me noticing. Confronting her was the hardest thing I've ever done. I invited her over one evening and laid everything out: the receipts, the bank transfers, the lies. At first, she denied everything, tried to cry, to make me feel guilty. But when I showed her the evidence, her mask finally slipped. She admitted the truth. Emily confessed she planned to use me to get out of her financial troubles. She needed someone stable to lean on, someone with a good job who could fund her lifestyle. She claimed she cared for me, but it was clear it was all a calculated act. I was angry, heartbroken, and betrayed. How could someone be so cold? So manipulative? But I wasn't going to be her victim. I cut off all access to my accounts, changed every password, and blocked her from my life. Then I reported the unauthorized transactions to the bank and the police. Slowly, I began to heal and rebuild my life. Looking back, I see the signs I missed. The constant focus on money, the hidden debts, the expensive tastes combined with feigned financial hardship. Now I share this story not to shame Emily but to warn others. If something feels off, trust your gut. Don't ignore the red flags masked by charm and affection. Sometimes, love is just a disguise for something far more sinister. Thank you for listening to my story. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more real-life stories that matter. And remember, your trust is precious. Guard it well. Until next time, this is Jake, signing off.